Alright, welcome back everybody. Picking up where we left off last time, we are in the Slug home nebula. The slugs that live in this nebula field are a leisure-centered civilization. Everything in slug life is done in the pursuit of more currency and more time in which to spend it on extravagant ventures. This, inevitably, leads to much treachery in open space. Alright, so our ship is in a pretty good spot. We are almost up to having 3 shields. We've got an awesome burst laser Mark III that we want to get up and going. And it looks like we've got 2 options for stores here. And let's see our exit point here. So what we want to try to do here, and we may just try to get out of this nebula sector as quick as possible here, but we'll see. Let's tell you what, we are going to hit this store first and possibly the second one here, but we'll see what happens here in this first one. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Alright, so drone, cloaking, clone bay for subsystems. To repair everything we need 57 scrap. We not interested in weapons. Crew, we're good on. We're not going to sell our burst laser Mark III or the 2. We need it to fight at the moment. Okay, so nothing to sell. But we are going to go ahead and get repaired up. At least back in the green here. And we'll call it good there. Yeah, because we need 30 scrap to do pretty much anything here. So, alright. So, into the nebula we go. There are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy than a slug with his back to the wall. The faltering ship armed with fire weapons uses a remote hacking tool to try and disable your door system. They're going to burn you out. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes here. But I think slugs are immune to mind control, and they indeed are. So unfortunately that won't do us much good here. But with our shields, as long as we can keep them up, they won't be able to do too terribly much damage to us. So once our artillery beam goes off, which that's what we want there, so we should be in good shape here for this fight. So we're in, it's a waiting game. Alright, there we go. Oh! That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Get backup shields. There we go. Our artillery beam is going to go off here. Okay. The slug ship breaks apart and your systems return to normal. You collect what you can. Alright, so 3 fuel and drone part and 35 scrap, so okay. So not bad to get you in there, repair that. It's not terrible. That wasn't, that was not that bad at all. We do need 60 to get that shield up though, which is what I think that's definitely gonna be what we do next here. I'll tell you that the store kind of feels like a waste of a jump, to be honest. But we don't have anything to sell. Could try to repair. Let's just see. You cautiously approach a slug colony on a huge asteroid. It's a brave person who sets foot on the slug planet. It can take weeks to get the mucus out of your clothes, but there's business to be done. Ooh. Shield overcharger. So that is that awesome super shield barrier. That requires 3 power. That's also 75, which we cannot afford. That would be cool to have. That would be helpful. All right. That gets us back into the green. We're going to keep our 50 scrap. And keep on moving on. There are a number of small stations for travelers in the area, lit up by guiding lights and advertisements. Only slug ships are docked, so you decide it's better to avoid a confrontation and steer clear. The slugs here use a tactic you hoped you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. Well, that's not good. So we want to get charged up and just get out of here. Yep, we want to get out of here. As soon as possible. Oh. You know what? We're gonna risk it and hit the store. A huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he's spread his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. Oh my goodness, Pegasus missiles are great. I love those. And actually right now that would probably come in quite handy. Oh, do we sell this? As much as I would love to use this Burst Laser Mark III, the amount of resources that we're going to have to get to put into it, among all of the other things we've got going on, just does not, unfortunately, does not seem like it's going to be worth it. And that is 47 scrap that we can. Those Pegasus missiles, I know, are a great useful tool towards the end of this game, and we're pretty much getting there. So, yep, I'm probably gonna regret this, but there it goes, and we're gonna get the Pegasus missiles. And we're going to get some fuel and do some repairs. As much as that pains me. But I think in the end it's going to be the right call here. Or at least I hope so. I at least hope it is. Alright, so everybody back to our stations. Let our oxygen refuel up here. And we need 25 for 3 to get that going. So, okay. So, alright, down here we go, and we're going to make our way to our exit point. The Mantis attack ship here looks to have been hunting slugs on their home turf. A rare test of honor for the mightiest Mantis crews. Weapon up. So, alright. That is exactly what we are going to do here. And we are also going to get some damage. Actually, we're just going to hold off on that burst laser. Because at the moment, it's not going to do us much good. Start venting that guy. Alright, get our Mantis in there. See what our artillery beam does damage-wise. Get our slugmen. Okay, alright, we're gonna damage their shields here, or hopefully keep damaging their shields here. Alright, keeping their weapons down, so okay. So we are doing pretty good in this fight so far. I'm gonna send everybody back to their stations. We are in a good spot here. Oh, that is excellent. And our mind control is going to be up soon. And it is up. It is ready. They've got a fire, so they're going to be hurting their own crew. Getting healed up, and this will finish them off. So, excellent fight by our crew. And we've got 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 40 scrap out of it. So we're going to heal our Mantis up here. And we've got 53 scrap now. So we're getting close to our goals here. We're going to hit this one beacon here before we go to our exit point. You arrive in an area clear of Nebula and quickly check to see if the sensors are working. Everything is fine and no ships are detected in the vicinity. Well, a bit disappointing. No scrap, but no damage to our ship either, so I guess we'll take that. Alright, so to our exit beacon. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. Buy one slave and free them to join your crew, attack the slaver scum, or ignore the slaver and continue on your way. Okay, well this is a tough decision here. Based on what we can see from their weapons here, they're lasers. We've got 2 shield bars. They do have a teleporter though. We're not going to buy the crew member. But the question here is, do we attack? Our ship is in pretty good shape. They've got 3 shields, but our artillery beam and mind control can help with that. So, you know what? We are going to attack the slaver scum. Alright, we're going to get our weapons fired up here, get our mind control going, and start some chaos. They've sent the Rockman over. The Rockman is damaged. He's already hurt, so between the Mantis and our Engie here, he's gonna go down. Our artillery beam has done some good damage there, so that is good. They've got a fire in their weapons, so that is perfect. Gonna mind control the shield guy here. It's gonna cause some damage. We're just gonna keep peppering him here. So this is great for us. Yeah, their weapons are down, so we'll focus on the shields now. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Oh, okay. So this guy is all leveled up on shields. So the question is, do we accept or not? I wish I knew what our Engie was as far as the shields go, as far as level, but again, we might be making another dumb decision here, but I'd rather have the scrap right now. So sorry, fully level shield guy. But it is just not in the cards at the moment. Oh, we're almost 20% recharge. Okay, so we're getting there with our Engie, so the slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives were probably lost on that ship. Probably, but, oh, you know, it's a ruthless time and space here. So we got 2 fuel, 52 scrap, and a missile out of that, though. So I think it was worth it for us. I think for us it was worth it. Alright, so we are at our beacon. But before we jump to the next sector here, we are going to get our shields leveled up here. So now we do have 3 shield bars, which is awesome. And we've got 45 scrap as well. So, alright. So with that, let's see where the next sector is going to take us here. Looks like we are going to be back in the NG controlled sectors. So this is where we will pick up next time on our FTL introduction adventure. If you've enjoyed watching, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.